Here we are looking at VRNG. This is the 30-minute chart, and been getting quite a few questions on it, and I wanted to get things updated here. I think the chart, or I should say the 30-minute view, allows for the chart, I think, to be read in the easiest way possible. Kind of puts things more in a black and white type of perspective. So hopefully this 30-minute chart does do that for you, and I can kind of answer all the questions in a nutshell. So the first thing I want to point out, and I don't mean to state the obvious, but obviously, not the most preferable thing here, unless of course you were short. But the price then, you can see here within this 30 minutes of action, made a nice bounce, and since then has been heading upward. So it looking like the bulls are trying to get their footing again, or maybe this is just some sort of a dead cat bounce. A little too early to tell, but the good news is by using charts, we'll be able to gauge a good idea of whether or not this is a dead cat bounce or if there's still more fuel left in the tank. So what I want to start out with is a couple areas of support, and the first one being right here at, we'll call it the $2.65 $2.65 level. So let me change this to green to represent it being an area of support. And I should note this is an exact specific price, but as I'll point out here in just a second, you can see that there's been quite a bit of history around here. You can see it was a previous high, price bounced off it, price bounced off it. Price didn't quite get there, but pretty low, so you get the point. It's got a lot of price history right around this 265 area, so that's going to be an important level of support. If that level does not hold, then kind of the bottom level, if you want to call this a support zone, you could do that. But the bottom would be down here at 249, 250, whatever you want to call it. And the reason that level is important, as I'll point out, is if that were to fail, then the next level of support is not until way down here, and then the one after that is not until way down here. So if there is any more sort of a pullback, really the lowest you'd want to go is this 250, because then there's just really nothing else to hold it up until these areas that are far below where the price was up here at 250. So keep an eye on these two levels, and these will be a good indication of whether or not this bounce is going to continue or probably head right back down to those previous lows. Now, in terms of resistance, this becomes very easy to measure because we have this level right here, and we'll call this 307. So on this low here, we had 306. This low here, we had 307. This high here, we had 306. So a great example of actually a support then turning into a resistance right there. You could throw that right into a textbook as an example. But 306, 307, maybe we'll call it 306 and a half. That's going to be the key level of resistance right now, where the price seems to be channeling up in. If it can push through that level, then it could definitely make a nice continued run as the next area of resistance. Wouldn't be up here until the 50 period simple moving average, which is based right around the 350 mark. So keep an eye here, but who knows, maybe the price will just bounce back and forth within this channel. I'm sure the scalpers would like that, but that's currently what I see in the chart and how I would look at it in terms of kind of trying to gauge whether or not this is just a dead cat bounce or if there's more substance behind it. If there are any other questions on the chart, though, please let me know. If not, I encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. With your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this is VRNG. Thanks for listening.